definitely something the fans really love in this game clearly as well, because it's so close between these evenly matched teams. Should be hopping into the draft very, very shortly to see what brawlers these guys will be playing in the decider. Sans just getting ready to roll. Been playing his heart out today, and the rest of STMN have too. And their energy is infectious.
Yeah, I respect the drip as well. I saw the ice on the wrist.
The double watch. One on each wrist.
I mean, got to show up. Confidence is key, Trav. Confidence is key. Got to look good, feel good, and they're going to have to feel really good on Super Beach here. As the bands come in, there's going to be a Dynamite band, Shelly, Maisie, of course, and no surprise on the other end. You could tell that ZETA Division had that first pick because no Charlie, no Lou, no Rosa. STMN shutting any idea of that down real quick.
Yeah, no surprise for it either. The Maisie's really been making a huge impact on the meta at the moment, and it's banned out as well. Shelly going to be along with it. A couple of hypercharges on that side, a couple of hypercharges on the STMN side too. But it is ZETA Division with this first pick, and I love it. Bit of Sandy.
Sandy is so good in the Brawl Ball meta as well. Keep in mind, too, with the gadget, you immediately put an enemy to sleep. So if you're on the goal side, they're just hanging out. One little gadget, a quick toss into the net, and you've got a free goal on your hands. So they're going to take advantage of that utility. Plus the fact, too, it's just a solid brawler overall. So I think putting your faith in this in a set 5 makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it really does. And I mean, the plays it can make with the Sweet Dreams are just beautiful. They really are, just shutting people down in the goal mouth and scoring that goal. Willow going to be the return pick. No Dyna? Okay, we'll pivot. We'll take a different throw. Why not?
I'm interested to see. There it is. I was wondering if Cordelius makes an appearance. I feel like grabbing this on the 2-3 turn makes a lot of sense to me. This is another brawler that I don't want to call it a gimmick, but of course it's similar to Sandy, right? Can put somebody to sleep and get a goal. Cordelius can remove any factor he wants at any given time. Make a connection, take somebody to Shadow Realm. Willow in the same front as well. Can mind control an enemy brawler. You could literally have a self-score like the good old days, Trav, just from a Willow super. So I'm really curious to see if the ZETA Division side responds with a thrower like Barley. Instead, they're going to go with Stu, but they got one more decision to make.
Yeah, I mean, Stu, you know, he can break down those walls with the breakthrough, so even if they don't go for a thrower, there's going to be a way to break through and get rid of those walls so the Willow can't thrive as much as I'm sure she'd like to, and I'm sure STMN would love that Willow to dominate. As you say, make them score some own goals, but ZETA Division's last pick should be coming through shortly. Going to be something pretty solid, I imagine. STMN still seem to be lacking a mid, though, so going to have to go for that. I think you can play Stu through the mid, you can play it through the lane, so I see the Buster come in, though. And I mean, against the Cordelius, it's tough. It's a tank into a Cordelius. You know you're not going to be having a nice time. But I can't help but feel like Buster's always so good.
Yeah, I feel like Buster's just been consistent lately, too. I really like the Spike matchup originally for them, but like you said, that's not necessarily a traditional mid for the side of STMN, so I think this is going to be a tough decision overall. I think throwing Cordelius, he doesn't have enough range, especially if you let the Stu loose. It's going to get really tough for you if they're cycling out those supers. Now we, of course, too, by picking this brawler, they have a wall break option, and it's going to be Jackie. We've actually seen this brawler this weekend for some Brawl Ball action. I think Jackie actually might be a pretty good shout here.
Against the Buster, you know it's a good shot. You know the Jackie against Buster's a great matchup. It's going to feed a lot of those sandstorms, though, and I think that's the saving grace for ZETA Division, because Jackie runs in a straight line until she gets that super. You know, you get it from being hit, so, you know, get hit, and that's what Sandy likes about Jackie.
If you asked me to open up the year and starting off in our first monthly final, if in a set 5 for the World Finals, one of these teams put their faith in Jackie, I would have called you crazy, but this is 2023, Trav. This is Hypercharge Madness, and this is set number 5, ZETA Division and STMN competing to start this Group 1-0.
Well, Bobby already feeding me out, but it's not going to matter. Nice Sweet Dreams to shut him down. Stop him, though. Long dash coming in from Gero, too. No Gasser heal will be seen. And Meow should just be 1-2 shots off a super and close to finding it.
This could be a counter push here for ZETA Division. They pass the ball now to Nowie. Meow with the Sweet Dreams and a bucket along with it. Early goal here for ZETA Division.
Sweet Dreams, 2 have already been used, though. Oh, the Realm missed, and the Sandstorm down. Nice long dash coming in from Gero as well, and Bobby just being hit. Yes, he's got that counter crush, but it's not connecting with anybody. One more is all they need, but Nowie does get controlled by the Willow, pushed back, but still in a solid spot. Bobby might find the opening, long dash to cover it, but the drag back is not enough. Can't find the goal, and a dash from Gero, but he does get killed.
Bobby nearly had the goal of his life. I mean, that was moments away on the goal line. Sands returning to action, though, with a super available. The invisibility going to make things a little tougher. Going to take Nowie down to the Shadow Realm as Bobby looks to scout out Meow. Sands moving forward, marching in the Shadow Realm as Garo up top is going to go against Bobby here, and now dribbling the ball with a hypercharge along with it. Sands, heavy fire as well. Super available, a pull as well, throws the ball forward. Meow there to play goalie, though. Sands and Czar now moving in. Shadow Realm, there's a takedown, wide open net, pass to Sands, and an easy bucket in return for STMN.
Bringing it back then, Bobby hypercharge in hand, and every time we've seen this, we've pretty much seen a goal to follow. They're gonna need something special. Willow dropping that gadget, big bomb of damage coming down. Hypercharge, there's double slow, taking them down. Sandstorm for the defense, but Sands there. Great save by Nowie. Garo's all that's left, and a Realm takes him away from the goal. STMN, match point.
What a game number one. Both teams showcasing why they deserve to stand on this stage, but it's back to business. Everybody silent on the stage. The crowd, anticipation on our feet. This has been incredible. One more game to go, and STMN will keep North America undefeated this weekend.
Well, breakthroughs there, and that's going to help them out massively. I don't think there was a single one last game. Bobby's caught him off guard, and he gets the kill. Sands moving forward, past there too, but Garo's covering the goal. Pull back, but not enough. Saved by ZETA.
ZETA Division surviving for now. As STMN look to keep the offense going. Sands does have an opportunity here. Another wall break going down as well. Czar going to be in trouble, and a takedown there. Meow dropping the super now as Nowie looks to climb up the map. A pass forward, trying to keep that ball control for the ZETA Division side as Bobby creeps forward, trying to disrupt things here as Sands moves up as well. Grabs the ball, dumps it off, takes Nowie down to the Shadow Realm with a pickup as well. And now a breakaway here too. Garo forced back on defense. Willow with the super, wide open net. Doesn't use the super shot there, and I'm shocked. Misses the follow through as well. ZETA Division survive.
Hypercharge there, double slow yet again from Bobby. Cleans up, and 1 minute 30 between STMN and the win.
Sands buying his sweet, sweet time here. 1-0 for STMN, a couple supers along with it, an immediate tag into the Shadow Realm as well. Sands taking advantage of the mushrooms up top. Bobby already dishing that ball over to where Sands is standing. He's moving over to the left-hand side. Buster with the pullback, the mind control, no! Nowie dumps it in his own net, secures the deal, and STMN gets a victory.
Huge for them. First win of one of the toughest groups in the World Finals. They make it happen, and ZETA Division falls short, but how close they were. So many moments, but STMN reigned victorious.
When it came down to the final moments, Trav, an incredible way to start off day number 2 here. As the handshakes go off, STMN, of course, victorious, keeping North America undefeated, but my goodness, ZETA Division are a force to be reckoned with. Nouns, who we're going to see very shortly here, are now fully aware that these two teams are going to be a toughie for them.
Well, ZETA Division's still alive, but not in the spot they wanted to be. That is not good for them at all, but STMN off to a